Southern Miss baseball takes the or I guess this is quarterfinal. I don't know. Dima Mixon here at Riverwalk Stadium here in Montgomery, Alabama. Southern Miss takes the game 6-5 over Troy in winner's bracket in a dramatic fashion. Dalton McIntyre with the RBI single, infield single in the bottom of the 8th to give Southern Miss their first lead since the 2nd inning. An incredible game, an incredible resiliency by the Southern Miss Golden Eagles, coming from behind after they scored 3 runs in the 2nd inning, and then they went 5 scoreless innings. Troy really fell dead in the water, and then in the 8th inning got a couple walks, got a couple ways to get on base, and eventually Matthew Russo's 2 RBI double tied the game, and then eventually Dalton McIntyre came through with the RBI single to send Southern Miss to the semifinals on Saturday, where they will have to be beaten twice if they are to not make the championship game on Sunday. I'm Dima Mixon here with the Student Prince, and you know, it was an incredible game. This is in place of a Twitter space because we're going to be here late writing. We're going to be here getting late, going crazy. So kind of want to give you my takeaways from the game. The number one takeaway, or first one takeaway, is the bullpen. The bullpen really looked incredible tonight. And in guys that you were really wondering if they were going to be able to come through for Southern Miss in big moments. And this is probably the biggest moment that any of them ever has pitched in. You have a Troy team who's a very good offensive team. And they came in
and fill up on a variety of snacks and treats.
They
Don't
pitched
forget
to
to stop
all
by the
what anybody would ask them to do.
merchandise store.
Chandler Best came in, gave 2 2/3 innings pitched.
Also be on the lookout for the QR
no
codes
hits and a
located
run,
along the concourse.
Jay
To view our
Middleton,
digital
2 innings
store.
and a third.
Get
Only
your
gave up
official
1 hit,
2024
no
baseball
runs, and
championship
3
gear.
strikeouts.
Including
And then Josh
t-shirts,
Shock came in the
hats,
9th
and much
inning,
more.
up 1 run, and Josh Shock 1 run, 1 inning pitch, no hits, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. On a very good Troy team, by the way. The bullpen was phenomenal. You cannot say enough about how good the bullpen was in Southern Miss's victory over the Trojans. Second, you know, you think about the back half of this lineup that really came through for Southern Miss tonight. Obviously, Dalton McIntyre with the 3 hits and obviously the game-winning RBI. But Matthew Russo, man, 2 for 4. He had 3 RBIs tonight, including the 2 RBI double that hit the back wall, and then another RBI single that was or RBI double that was scored at the beginning of a game. Seth Smith, and they actually intentionally walked Seth Smith towards the end of the game to put him on base, and Seth Smith did what he was supposed to do. He got on base, he took pitches. Southern Miss actually didn't even have a walk until the 8th inning, as I mentioned earlier, and they eventually came through for the victory. So it was an incredible win. Christian Ostrander talked about resiliency in the post-game press conference for the Golden Eagles, and that's really all you can say. Felt like they were dead in the water. Felt like they just couldn't get anything going from the plate. Their pitching felt fine, putting in position to win the game, and they won the game. A lot of questions coming into the Sun Belt tournament was, can the pitching deliver when the hitting can? You know the hitting's there. You know they have the hitting ability to do what they need to do from a hitting perspective, but can the pitching keep them in the game long enough where they can eventually get their offense going? And it was, the answer was a resounding yes tonight for the Golden Eagles. And you really have to tip your cap to Chandler Best, Jay Middleton, and Josh Shock, because I think they're the story of the game. Yes, the batting eventually came through, but you know, you can't deny the unbelievable nature of the bullpen of Southern Miss tonight. And I didn't know when I was filming this video that I'd be right under the speakers, so I hope I can hear this, but it was an incredible win, nothing short of it. Southern Miss now moves on to Saturday in a very similar spot that they were last season. So they will get the Saturday semifinal game. They will take on the winner of App State and Troy in a loser's bracket game tomorrow, so they get the day off. What does that mean? What does that mean, the day off tomorrow? Well, first off, they get to rest pitchers, and that's going to be a big thing for them. You can probably bring Colby Allen back on a Sunday championship game. You'll have Nico Mazza back for the Golden Eagles, most likely in a championship game. And then you'll try to piece it together on Saturday, try to get out there with just 1 game. I would assume Cole Boswell goes on the mound on Saturday. You still have Cross Sibley as well, who has not pitched yet, and a couple other pieces that you could definitely see on Saturday. The Golden Eagles, you know, cardiac ease, as they always say, come tonight 6-5 over the Trojans, 39-18. They're 1 win away from eclipsing that 40-win mark that is so vital to Southern Miss baseball. 40 wins would be the, I believe, 7th or 8th time in a row, which is a D1 baseball record right now, and could be the number 1 all time. and have to fact check that. But for now, Golden Eagles will play on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. against the winner of App State Troy tomorrow. They will have to be beaten twice to be not denied a berth in their second straight Sun Belt Championship game. I'm Dima Mixon. Thanks for watching.